Hello, I'm Tom Howe. On June 30th, UNC-TV will complete another fundraising year. While there's still time, we need every household able to do so to make a financial commitment to UNC-TV. The past 12 months have presented us with more challenges than ever. Due to lower earnings, some companies and foundations have found it necessary to reduce their level of giving to UNC-TV. Unemployment of some of our fellow North Carolinians has made their continued support very difficult. And increased funding from the legislature to make up these shortfalls is not possible in light of our state's financial situation. 1 out of every 10 homes viewing UNC-TV contributes to North Carolina's statewide public television network. If you are not a UNC-TV member, this is the perfect time to become one. Call toll-free 1-800-984-9090 right now. Our staff is waiting to take your contribution by credit card. This is one last opportunity this year for you to do your part to help UNC-TV continue broadcasting the programs your family enjoys. Please make that commitment and call now. Thank you.
Don't miss the Manhattan Transfer, live in concert from Western Carolina University. Tonight at 9, only on UNC-TV.
From the mountains to the coast, 11 transmitters broadcasting informative, thought-provoking, inspiring programs to North Carolinians of all ages. You're watching UNC-TV, learning for a lifetime.
Major funding for Carolina Calling comes from North Carolina's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
I have the power.
I have the power.
I have the power.
The power of human connections. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives. Additional funding is provided by North Carolina's Northeast Partnership, dedicated to improving economic conditions by providing leadership and financial support to promote economic and tourism development throughout northeastern North Carolina. And the North Carolina Division of Tourism.
Discover the state you're in. North Carolina.
And from UNC-TV viewers like you.
Carolina's calling you. Your friends and your neighbors are set to begin. Spread out the welcome and ask us in. It's Saturday night, everything is alright. Carolina's calling.
Welcome to Carolina Calling, a showcase of Carolina talent. Tonight's show features talent show winners. Maurice Williams and the Zodiacs, a Carolina Calling classic. And the Dove Brothers. Coming to you from Spirit Square in Charlotte, here's your host, Arthur Smith.
jazz tune just about everybody that plays, and hope you like the way we did it. Well, somebody in the cast here said, Arthur, you've been telling some stories. Ain't you ever going to sing? Of course, I never was able to sing. But I do remember learning a song. The first song I ever learned to sing, I guess I was about 10 or 11 years old, and my daddy gave me the big sale on it. He said, now this is an urban Berlin song, and if you do that, you want to do it right, with respect and with pride. And so he taught it to me, and I sung it around Kershaw. That was, I'm not going to tell you what year that was, but I told you I was about 10 years old. And it is an urban Berlin song. I've seen a lot of foolish things in my time, but there's one thing I've been trying hard to get. For years and years and years I've kept on searching, but I ain't had the luck to find one yet. Although you've never seen one, y'all know just what I mean. Now I'm going to tell you what it is that I ain't seen. I never, I've never seen a straight banana. My singing reminds me of one of the little guys. Who were the guy that had the hair that stuck straight up? Alfalfa, yeah. There you are. See, our orchestra knows a lot more than just music. We got a great show for you today, and you're really going to enjoy it. We got Maurice Williams is going to be back with us, and just hang on and let us surprise you. But in the meantime, we'll go to the orchestra.
All right, boys, let's take it off one time.
I want to introduce a guy who has been on Carolina Calling before. This guy's had more hits out of the Carolina market, I guess, than almost anybody else. He's the godfather of doo-wop and beach music. Maurice Williams. Maurice.
Hey, Albert.
Thank you, Reese.
Good to be here.
Well, what's going on the weekends now? You still doing a lot of gigs?
Yeah, still doing it, still doo-wopping and beach music and all over the place, man. It's real hot, and it's just wonderful.
I said we doing a little bluegrass and country along too.
Yes,
so
definitely.
Well, it's the time of the year. If you're gonna play some, you better be playing.
This is it.
That's
right.
true.
Beautiful time.
That's
Beautiful
true.
time of the year. Yes, it is.
We talked about all the doo-wops you've had the hits on, and beach music too, and beach music has gotten to be pretty big around this area, hasn't it?
Yes,
I mean, there's a
Carolinas.
big deal down at Myrtle Beach, isn't there?
Oh, definitely. That's where it started. Started down there, and of course it's like Richmond, Virginia. Now it's down to I say Jackson, upper part of Florida.
Right.
You know, and it's still growing. You know.
Yeah, I hear that from several sources.
Yes. But the doo-wop is just, whoo. The doo-wop is just big out there. I mean, the old songs. Well, beach music came from doo-wop, from the doo-wop, from the rhythm and blues of the 50s and 60s. That's where beach music came from.
Right.
Yeah. So good.
A lot of people out there doing gigs now, and I know Maurice Williams and the Zodiacs are busy as you can be, and of course, I would just say when you get a chance to attend a party or a show where they're working, don't you dare miss it. Reese, we had you on this program before, and we'll have you on every time you'll be on.
Oh, well, I'll be here every time. Every Saturday night I'll be here.
Good. Well, there's a song that was a tremendous hit for you, and I still hear a lot on the radio that I never have seen you do in person.
Okay.
May I?
Definitely. Be glad to do it.
When did that goes back to when?
At 64. Came out in 64.
Good.
Came out on VJ Records, and we thought we had a national record, a national big hit again, but about a week or two after it came out, VJ Records went out of business.
Oh boy.
Beatles sued them, and they just went. So it was released again on D-Sue Records out of New Orleans, and they made May I a pretty big hit in the Southeast.
Right.
And that was pretty good. Then Bill Dill and the Rundels did a cover version on May I, which went to about number 34, number 32 on the national chart. So the song it did very well. It did very well.
That's true. I like it. Go sing it for us, will you?
Got to do it. All righty? My pleasure.
Maurice Williams.
May I be your man? Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate it. Everybody feeling good?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Good to be with you. I promised Art a surprise that I had for him, and it's a surprise in the form of a vocal group, some young men from South Carolina, and we'll get into introducing the guys once they get out here again. But right now, let's welcome the Mighty Kicks, ladies and gentlemen. Yo! Yo! Mighty Kicks. This young man his father runs one of the largest booking agents in South Carolina, okay? His name is Willis Bloom Jr. Willis. How you doing, partner? Welcome.
Doing great.
Would you introduce the rest of the guys for me, please, sir?
Sure, Maurice. Thank you for bringing us here. We have Jeff Langston, bass guitar. His daddy and my dad formed a beach music band called Shag Time back in the day.
Yeah, I remember Shag Time.
Our musical director, Theodore Esau. And our lead singer, Adrian Johnson. We all met in Orangeburg, South Carolina. And of course, you've been one of our biggest mentors since we were watching you. We were 6, 7 years old. Now we play on the stage with you. We open up for you.
That's wonderful, Willis, and thank you so much. And I tell you what, let's do the song called what?
Point of View.
Point of View. The Mighty Kicks.
Take a look at it from my point of view. That's when you really find out that I love you too. The love I have inside, so warm and kind, cool, gentle touch, it really hurts me so much. Need to squeeze a little loving out of you, yeah. I need to squeeze a little loving out of you. Need to squeeze a little loving out of you. I think she doesn't mind that. She said, squeeze a little loving out of me. Yeah. See, we've been together for such a long time. See, she makes me feel so good. I'm so glad you're mine. Yeah. See, love is a secret not to be told. You never find out until the day you grow old. I could squeeze a little loving out of you. Yeah. I said I need to squeeze a little loving out of you. You know I love you, yeah. Squeeze me, baby. All right. See, I said love is a secret not to be told, and you never find out until the day you grow old. I could squeeze a little loving out of you, yeah. I said I need to squeeze a little loving out of you. All I need. Yes, your love is guaranteed. Squeeze me, baby. You're driving me crazy. Sounds so nice. I think I'll say it twice. Squeeze a
Mighty kicks. Take it off, fellas.
Great, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Wonderful.
Great. Hope it is fun.
Wonderful. Wonderful, Willie.
Coming up, a Carolina Calling Talent Search winner.
Well, I hope you're sitting on ready right now, because here comes Noel Barefoot from Little Washington, North Carolina, and I want to be a cowboy's sweetheart. Noel?
I wanna be a cowboy sweetheart. I wanna learn to row bed and ride. I wanna ride through the plains and the desert, out west of the Great Divide. I wanna hear the coyotes sing as the sun sets in the west. I wanna be a cowboy sweetheart. That's the life I love the best. I wanna ride old pain, moving at a run. I wanna feel the wind in my face, 1,000 miles away from home, moving at a cowhand's pace. I wanna billow my head beneath the open sky as the sun sets in the west. I wanna strum my guitar and you're lazy. That's the life I love the best. You're everybody now.
Noel. Where'd you learn to yodel like that, Noel?
I just listen and listen and listen and practice and practice and practice.
Well, that's good. You couldn't teach me, could you? Probably not.
We can work on it if you want to.
Okay. Well, you know, when I was a lot younger, a girl singer wasn't a girl singer if she couldn't yodel. But anymore, you know, never hear any of them yodel.
I know.
Or is there anybody out there yodeling now besides you?
Well, I just heard Leanne Rhymes do it, so she might still be doing it. I'm not really sure.
Well, you do it very well.
Well, thank you.
And we appreciate you being here with us.
Well, I'm so glad to be
on the
here.
program.
Great.
You got another song you're going to do for us, too.
Oh, yes, sir. It's a classic, I Fall to Pieces by Patsy Cline.
Oh, yes, that's great.
I
time for this week's special feature.
An international superstar is our guest, and his name is Roy Orbison. And Roy, what a real thrill to have you on the program.
Thank you, Arthur. It's good to be here.
You know, this guy has written more songs. Do you have any idea how many gold and platinum records you have from various countries and all?
Well, I guess 40 or 50.
That's sensational.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, I started in the Sun era with Elvis and Johnny Cash and Carl Perkins and Jerry Lee Lewis and myself, and we started there and then went on to other things. And then I was around when the Beatles did their first big tour of England. I was with them, and then the Rolling Stones, we did our first big tour of Australia in '65, and done the movies and had the ups and downs, you know, the real high points.
Well, everybody, I think it's a well-known fact that you were Elvis Presley's idol. You were his favorite singer. I've heard him say that personally, and millions of others have. Roy, it's just tremendous. Mm-hmm. Roy, would you favor us with one of those famous Orbison songs? We'd love to hear you.
I'll do my best.
Good. What will you sing for us?
In Dreams.
Roy Orbison.
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room every night, just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper, go to sleep, everything is all right. I close my eyes, then I drift away into the magic night. I softly say a silent prayer, like dreamers do. Then I fall asleep to dream my dreams of you. In dreams I walk with you. In dreams I talk to you. In dreams you're mine. All of the time we're together. In dreams, but just before the dawn, I awake and find you gone. I can't help it, I can't help it if I cry. I remember that you said goodbye. It's too bad that all these things can only happen in my dreams.
Stay tuned for our next Talent Search winner.
Recently at a Touchstone Energy Carolina calling contest in Chapel Hill, one of the winners was a young man named Johnathon Bird. He plays acoustic guitar, he writes and sings, and he treats some of his own stuff a little whimsical. Let's welcome Johnathon Bird.
Thank you very much. This is a ballad written in the old mountain style about Ashe County, North Carolina. It's a mountain county. This takes place in 1913 and 1914. It's called the Ashe County Fair. I have traveled from afar just to go to the Ashe County Fair. And last night I slept out under the stars. Today I'll be at the Ashe County Fair. Last year I met a beauty there. Her arms were brown, but her face was fair. There were 7 roses pinned in her hair. And she sold pies at the Ashe County Fair. Now I bought more than I could eat, just to talk to a girl so sweet, with her eyes like water and her hair like wheat, blowing around at the Ashe County Fair. Her if she could go with me. She said, my dear boy, that never could be, for my mother's dead and my family needs me to sell my pies at the Ashe County Fair. I knew right then that I must return, or my heart would always yearn for her golden voice in my memory burned above the noise at the Ashe County Fair. I saw my cabin and a parcel of land bartered away for a small golden band. It was just right for a pie cooking hand to pledge my love at the Ashe County Fair. Winter last was long and cold. The fever took both the young and the old, and then a county ash was hit hard, I am told. This year there'll be no Ashe County Fair. I spent a long day searching the town. Late afternoon, 'twas her father I found. He said, I buried my girl in the hard frozen ground, in the field under the Ashe County Fair. The wedding band, it weighed heavy like a stone. I left it to lay on her grave overgrown, and I left my heart to be buried with her bones in the field under the Ashe County Fair. But now I ramble this country wide, and maybe someday I will take a bride, and then then perhaps I shall be satisfied. But for the memory of the Ashe County Fair, but for the memory of the Ashe County Fair.
Jonathan, thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much, Arthur, for having me out.
That's a great song you've
Thank
written
you,
now.
thank you.
You stick with that type of
Well,
song?
I love traditional music, and
Yes.
I've traveled around in the mountains and learned fiddle tunes and old-time ballads, and so it's just kind of gotten into my soul and into my ears. So as I write, it just comes out the other way.
That's great. You have another one like that?
I do have another one, and this one is a little bit brighter.
Good. Sing it for us. Johnathon Bird.
The morning broke like a bottle. It was 90 degrees. I had my hand out the window and the sheets between my knees. I called for Angelina. Angelina, please, won't you pour me a cup of coffee and bring me my keys? I didn't get my keys and I didn't get my Joe. Got a hard realization, became a heavy and slow. She must have left in a hurry, 'cause she left her stereo with a tape full of love songs that she made 2 days ago. Well, I know she loved me, though she left me high and dry with a tape full of love songs to remember her by. I went down to the pawn shop with all that I could take, 'cause half my rent was gone and the other half at stake. I sold her stereo, though it caused my heart to break, but I popped the tape and kept it just for old time's sake. I couldn't listen to it, it just gave me the blues, so it rattled in the glove box with a flashlight and a fuse. Until one day I saw Angelina in the news. She was busted stealing diamonds from a mall in Syracuse. Well, I know she loved me, though she left me high and dry with a tape full of love songs to remember her by. Couldn't believe my eyes, no, I couldn't believe my ears. Angelina was a crook, and I laughed myself to tears. I went down to the car, and I leaned across the gears, and I played that tape I'd never listened to in all those years. Now Angelina's voice came on real soft and slow. She said, "I'm in trouble, baby, and I really have to go. I want you to know I love you, and I know you need the dough." So I stashed a bunch of diamonds in the back of my stereo. Well, I know she loved me, though she left me high and dry with a tape full of love songs to remember her by. To remember her by.
Thank you. Coming up, a Carolina Calling classic.
Ladies and gentlemen, Don Reno and Bill Harrell.
I was standing on the corner with a low-down blues, a great big hole in the bottom of the shoes. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Let me be your salty dog, or I will be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog.
Zip a grab that halted on my grip. And let me be your salty dog. Let me be your salty dog, and I'll be your man dog. And let me be your salty on a log, finger on the trigger and on a hole. And let me be your salty dog. Let me be your salty dog, and I'll be your man and all. And let me be your salty
dog. Stay tuned for our next Talent Search winner.
At a recent Touchstone Energy Carolina Calling Talent Hunt at the University in Chapel Hill, one of our winners really pleased the audience there, and they will be our next guest on this program. They call themselves Silver. Here they are.
The heart is the fortune of all womankind. They're always controlled, they're always confined, controlled by their parents until they are wise.
sound great.
Oh, thank you so much.
Is this Mary?
I am Mary.
Mary Rocap.
I am.
Where did Silver come from?
Well, Linda and I met each other singing backup vocals for an Elvis band.
I see.
And we were promoting Bill Henderson's book, Confessions of a Counterfeit King.
Right.
And after that completed, we decided we wanted to sing songs that were prettier, closer to our heart. So we got together and formed Silver.
That's good. I don't know why you didn't say make it platinum. Why not?
That's a good next stage.
Yeah.
But Kurt Stagner joined us about 3 years ago.
Good.
And
We want to meet everybody.
yes. Kurt came up to me at church and said, "Do you need a guitar player?" And so I said, "Yes, I do." And we didn't say Linda Phillips' last name.
Oh, Linda Phillips.
Yeah.
We can play nice mandolin.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you.
And then your percussion man over here.
Yes, he joined us about 2 years ago, Bob Muter.
Good.
Yep.
And Mary, you've recently won a songwriting contest, I understand.
Well, it's the North Carolina Arts Council Fellowship for Songwriting.
Oh,
is
great.
what I did.
And you've been writing for a little while.
For about five or 6 years, pretty intently.
And what kind of motivates you to?
Well, it's kind of hard to say. I never aspired to be a songwriter, but when I turned 40, I realized I had things to say.
Right.
And so I just started putting that into songs. So the sea inspires me, and the song that we're going to sing next has some sea analogies to it.
Good. Titles?
It's called Come Let Us Sail.
Silver.
Thank you. One, two, three.
There is safety on the shoreline, but the salt air she calls to me. Come, let us sail the 7 seas, with the 4 winds blowing free. He wraps his arms about me. His head rests on my breast, but kisses not my offered lips, denying his request. If you will not stay, then let me go. If I wait for you, I'll die. Leave me now upon this bed, if you'll not lay beside. And did we get what we thought we chose? The night we parted ways, I traded love for security, he for the beckoning bay. 'Tis true I found another, though I'd less of a heart to give. And you'll found your prevailing wind, and on the sea you live. And on the sea you live. On the lonely sea you
You've been listening to Silver from Cedar Grove, North Carolina.
Now, here's Here they are, the Dove Brothers.
Thank you for being with us this evening, friends. We always look forward to seeing you and working for you. We'll be here next week, same time, same station. Please join us. Until then, goodbye, good luck, good health, and God bless you, everyone.
I hear Carolina calling. Listen and you'll hear it too. There's music and laughter, rhythm and rhyme.
Don't miss next Saturday evening's Carolina Calling, featuring the best newly discovered talent in the Carolinas.
Spread out the welcome and ask us in. It's Saturday night, everything is alright. Carolina's calling. It's Saturday night, everything is alright. Carolina's calling. Carolina's coming to call.
Major funding for Carolina Calling comes from North Carolina's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
I have the power.
I have the power.
I have the power. The power of human connections. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives. Additional funding is provided by North Carolina's Northeast Partnership, dedicated to improving economic conditions by providing leadership and financial support to promote economic and tourism development throughout northeastern North Carolina. And the North Carolina Division of Tourism.
Discover the state you're in. North Carolina.
From the Appalachians to the Outer Banks, from eastern Tennessee to Virginia's Tidewater region, you're watching North Carolina's statewide public television network. UNC-TV, learning for a lifetime.
Programming on UNC-TV is brought to you in part by Wake Med, the power to heal, a passion for care. Wake Med. You can find us on the web. It's your financial support of UNC-TV that enables us to bring you programs that educate, enlighten, and entertain. We're asking every household that enjoys UNC-TV to make a pledge of $25 or more. This will help us on our way to our overall fiscal year-end goal of nearly $11 million. Call 1-800-984-9090 right now and receive a year's subscription of Centerpiece, UNC-TV's monthly program guide. Help us reach our goal with your tax-deductible contribution to UNC-TV today.
North Carolina Book Watch returns with host D.G. Martin Sunday, July 7th at 5 p.m. only on UNC-TV.
Programming on UNC-TV is made possible in part by the Farrington House restaurant in Farrington Village, nestled in the countryside 8 miles south of Chapel Hill. The Farrington House anchors a charming village center. Enjoy the elegant dining experience of our 5-Diamond award-winning restaurant. This program is made possible in part by contributions from UNC-TV viewers like you.
From the campus of Western Carolina University in Colowee, North Carolina, this is Arts Fest. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the Manhattan Transfer.
Swinging from the Johnathon Bird, swinging in the shake the earth, swinging never always worth. Let's go dancing. Swing that thing, you gotta dig it.